morning, OKFM and the peace-loving people of Liberia. Senator Johnson, like any other senator, will blast at people who want the loan agreements to be properly signed for the benefit of the state because they feel that critics are preventing them from getting their 10%. The pro-poor agenda must be protected, and that is from Thomas Tamba Bundu. J. Napoleon Magill says, let Moba Molu explain the appropriate agenda to us, and that has no positive effect on us, and stop worrying about who controls the affairs of Liberty Party. Secondly, only a comedian speaks the way Molu does, as he used to campaign talks, and so we think that's from J. Napoleon Magill. James Naplaposo Fala says, does Moba Molu understand what he's saying? Okay, from Moba Molu's statement is very irresponsible and must be seriously condemned by every well-meaningful citizen. Moba Molu and President George Weah should be thinking about taking out the current hardship the Liberians are faced with and leave such an impossible condition. In less than 6 months, Liberia is experiencing poverty or hardship. What's more, about 24 years as stated by Molu. Okay, from the situation with dogs backed in Grenjida County, is witchcraft practice done regularly by some Grenjidans in that county. Lastly, let me support those calling for Neymar's division to be bold. Prince Yerugbe Johnson is regularly selling Neymar politically, and as the result, the county is going nowhere developmental-wise. And that is from James Naplaposo Fala, and he writes from his Soniwan community. Let's take this next local development. The Liberia National Police has sharply reacted to Montserrat County District 4 lawmaker Rosalind Dennis' accusation that the LNP is responsible for the death of suspect Dadabo alias Jolly Jolly. Recently, Madam Dennis informed her colleagues at the lower house about the death of suspect Dadabo alias Jolly Jolly, who according to her died in police custody. But addressing a news conference Monday in Monrovia, police spokesman Moses Carter noted that the lawmakers' section lacks what he called the doctrine of coordination.
We want to categorically debunk in the strongest terms assertions made by this honorable woman against our efforts in dispensing and ensuring justice for our people. This police force is a respecter of justice, is a respecter of human rights. We believe that every individual in the confines of our borders deserves to be protected by this police force, and as such, we will do nothing to undermine the justice system and to see our citizens being suppressed, humiliated, harassed, or killed under our watchful eyes. That is something we will not sit and allow as part of our statutory responsibility. Just to jump into the matter, on June 12th of 2018, a case was reported at our news detail of a suspect who was alleged to have taken. Our role is to provide information to the public about what we know. In our hand, the lawmaker acted on the basis of information she received. Our disappointment is in the doctrine of coordination. If we receive such an information, so that we don't get some matches, it's important that we verify the information from the authority before going to the media. But that was not done. Well, again, it's left with you to determine that. I told you he was pleased. Communication left, and why?
The voice of police spokesman Moses Carter sharply reacting to Montserrat County District 4 lawmaker Rosalind Dennis' accusation that the LNP is responsible for the death of suspect Dadabo alias Jolly Jolly. Our final local development, the Liberia Scout Association newly elected Chief Commissioner Wilfred Weah has vowed to put an end to the internal running dispute within the association. Chief Commissioner Nwia said the lack of coordination among members of the association has led to the slow pace of work bordering on its scope of operations. Speaking Monday the Monrovia following the election of the Liberia Scout Association leadership, we however promised to secure more scholarship opportunities for members of the association.
I was not expecting to be the chief commissioner. Actually, young people have decided who they want to be the leader, and we are prepared in order to foster the Scout movement. What we're going to do first of all, we are going to make sure that every Scout here have the opportunity to be able to participate in the national camp that will be hosted by the national headquarters. Secondly, we are going to lobby to ensure that we get more scholarships, and we are going to interact with God's stakeholders to ensure that the young people dream come true. All the measure I have for them, first of all, I will first say like this, and what we are going to, the measure I'm going to send out there, it is time that those guys will get prepared for the course, because we are going to make sure we're going to foster scouting. When we say course, we do not want people to be imposing as chief commissioner, which of course they have not passed through the due process. Actually, the Ministry of Youth and Sport, they are forced to be at our assembly. Reason being, there is an institution that independent. The only responsibility that the Ministry of Youth and Sport have is to be able to give a logman so we can run our program. But the Ministry of Youth and Sport cannot run the Liberia Scout Association program. So what we are going to do, we are going to engage the Ministry of Youth and Sport, tell them the decision of the young people have been spoken. And despite the young people are saying, there is the leadership they want to work with. So we are asking the Ministry of Youth and Sport to work with the leadership. The Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Wilfred Weir is the newly elected Chief Commissioner of the... This is the reason when you are not able to control yourself, to control an animal like dog. Citizen Corporation, you really need to come in now and let everyone get the animals from the streets to avoid danger. Flexible General, as it's been written here, says the division of our counties are not the way forward for development. It will bring disunity and wasteful spending, and I'm in support of Senator Johnson Core protest in Moba Molu. Please learn to respect people despite the political differences. We as Liberians have serious pet control issue, but the government needs to put in place some pet control measures. And the Flexible General writes from its political resident, he's actually called J. and Sue Coleman. Moses Bender says, why Moba Molu also making statement, no party will rule this country for 24 consecutive years. And that's what Moses Bender is saying. Lastly, John Ford Dewar says, okay, FM family, good morning. We hope the proper agenda becomes successful through the road construction. I believe this will bring Liberia to a number position as a third world country. Bravo, Mr. President, for that good agenda. May your dream come through. And that is from Yamford Dewey. Let's rejoin Olive Stevenson to bring us the foreign news.
The one-year-old son of Nigerian music star D'banj has drowned in a pool at his home in the commercial city of Lagos. D'banj has not commented on Sunday's incident, but posted a black image on his Instagram account with the caption, "Trying times, but my God is always and forever faithful." He was in Los Angeles attending the BET Awards ceremony when his son died. The Afrobeat star gained world fame for his 2012 hit Oliver Twist. A family friend has confirmed the news to the BBC, but has said there will be no further statement. D'banj calls himself Coco Master, which could mean a variety of things, from being the boss, a lover, and the main topic. His music is a mixture of Yoruba, English, and Pidgin. His last picture on Father's Day, June 17, is with him changing his son's nappy. A Catholic priest in Kenya has been suspended from leading public mass for a year because he rapped during sermons, his superior has told the BBC. Father Paul Ogalo, who was nicknamed Sweet Paul, had to choose between being a rapper and a priest. The sacred and the secular could not mix, according to Bishop Philip Anyolo of the Homo Bay Diocese in Western Kenya, but the bishop insisted Father Ogalo could use rap and drama to preach to the young people, just not from the altar. After Mass, Father Ogalo would change from his priest robes into his rapper's outfit of t-shirt and bandana, explaining his alter ego. He told the BBC last month, young people called me Sweet Paul because I rap sweet. He said he adapted his unconventional style because he wanted young people to be entertained safely at church instead of at unsafe venues. That's the foreign developments.
And that's how we take leave of you on this edition of Newsnet on OKFM 99.5. Just before leaving you, a reminder of our top stories. Senator Prince Johnson threatens to mobilize citizens to protest against the division of Nimba County once the petition is presented to the legislature, while blasting those criticizing the CDC government for acquiring loan, brands them as detractors. CDC's national chairman Moba Molu declares that the party will rule Liberia for 24 consecutive years, while asserting that Councillor Charles Bromskin still runs the affairs of the opposition Liberty Party. 4 persons reported dead from dog bites in Grand Jida County as local authorities put restriction on the movement of pets in the area. And the 1-year-old son of Nigerian music star D'banj has drowned in a pool at his home in the commercial city of Lagos. Olive Stevenson was here with the news bulletin and also brought you the international news. Jim and Jill D. Wilson ably handled all of the sounds. The voice of hope in Cleveland, Maryland County, where our correspondent Johnny Nangbert is today celebrating his birthday, also relayed the sedition. For more news, you can log on to www.okfmlr.com/Facebook OKFM Liberia. Better still, 99.5 MHz. Or you download our application from Google Play Store and keep listening. My name is Augustine Bill KOLLIE. Thanks for listening and watching.